engineering courses, so we don't really get this side of things, like, you know, the enterprise, and that's really helped us develop as a whole, like towards the nationals especially.
Well, indeed, and obviously you've had your difficulties with different team members leaving or what have you. So I think you've done a remarkable job. You learned a lot about yourselves. So now you just have to go and race, set that fast time. How are you feeling about that?
Well, our goal, because we're currently second place, so we're third. Well,
update. That's a little hashtag update for you.
Yeah, hashtag update. But yeah, our aim is to try to stay on the top 3, you know, for the fastest cars. That's our goal, because it represents our team identity as a whole, the speed of light. So yeah.
Indeed. Well, listen, I'll let you, it's lovely to catch up with you. I'll let you get into place. I hope to give you no more hashtag updates. You can do that yourself. So I'll let you get into position. There they go, speed of light. And also waiting for Illusion. Just waiting for Illusion to come on over. Can't tell if it was a sneeze or it was a cough. It was a coughing fit from Mathilde. She needs to gather her. They made it. Illusion. It was all illusion. Come closer, come closer. Right, who's driving? We know Mathilde needs her mobile phone taken. She's having a coughing fit, so I won't talk to her right now. Alex, how are we feeling?
We're feeling confident but nervous at the same time.
Okay, well, that's good. You can take those nerves. It's a mix. Use those nerves for good effect. Because we are waiting, we'll let you go over there, Mathilde. Do you need a water or something? Mathilde's going to be fine. I'll let you get into your zone and concentrate. You're in lane 2. Give her all the support you need. You can get to the end zone, the finishing line. So I'll let you get into position now. No worries. An absolute pleasure. That's you as well. Off you go. There you go. Go on. Shoot. Shoot. Move them along. The excitement of everything. The adrenaline. Obviously, Alex gives them experience from previous competitions, but a great pit as well. So go and check that out if you can. Get the first race underway. .218 for the race time for Illusion. Speed of light 1.275. Nail biting times. Some people bite their nails, some people bite their mobile phone. I'm watching at the moment. Getting ready for the second race. .177 reaction time. For speed of light. Illusion, we know, have got faster times in the locker. Just need to find the key, open it up. Hopefully they can do that. So here we are, changing lanes. Last race before we get the scran on, the munch, lunch, snacks, food, din-dins, whatever you want to call it. That'll be happening after the next 2 races. So best of luck to both teams trying to set the fastest time they can. So there we go, just a little update on that race. And that's Mathilde's better reaction time that she knows she can deliver. One more opportunity, set their pace that they want to, 1.473. And total race time for Speed of Light, 1.373. So best of luck to them. Last race. So try and set that fast time they can. There we go, fast time as well, 1.493 total race time for Illusion, and reaction time, 0.180. So good stuff from both teams. Well done to both of them. We'll soon find out how that affects the leaderboard. I think they both used their nerves to advantage there. So well done to both of those teams. So that's the development class done for the racing. Today, we'll come back in about 30 minutes time to have Cygnus Racing taking on Chef 1 Racing. That'll be about 20 past 1. So we'll catch up with you very shortly.
live DJ set from Scarborough UTC DJs over at the Scarborough UTC pit booth. Head on down, folks, and enjoy the rest of your lunchtime.
future for our planet. It's obvious that humans cannot just carry on wasting Earth's resources, poisoning the water and the atmosphere, and risking catastrophic climate change. Everyone knows that something must be done, because we don't have a spare planet. Today, civil aviation accounts for 2% of greenhouse undertaken to halve its carbon emissions by 2050. So is this really feasible, given that the population of the world will have nearly doubled by then, with 9 billion potential travelers? Carving up nature to build new land-based infrastructures would have disastrous consequences for the environment. Because air transport takes up less ground area and fewer building materials, it's only logical we should use the sky's unlimited space and leave the ground for farming and preserving biodiversity. The ideal situation would be to develop superconductivity and free ourselves from gravity constraints. Then, trains could run on a type of electromagnetic track all around the world. In cities, this sort of technology would also revolutionize the traffic by bringing it a third dimension. But we're not quite there yet. Whatever happens, tomorrow's aviation industry depends on the solutions it finds to the energy problems. Engineers are already working on more economical aircraft that will use non-petroleum-based fuels, will no longer have to circle above congested airports, and will provide a comfortable, eco-friendly cabin environment. These planes will take many different forms. There are so many possible futures for aviation. Airbus is committed to exploring them all, taking the best ideas and making them fly. Passenger comfort has been constantly increasing since the 1960s. But that's only the beginning. The future passenger cabin will, of course, be ecological. No more non-renewable materials like metal and plastic, but fully recyclable plant fibers that can be grown to the desired shape. The materials of the decorative elements will, of course, be self-cleaning. Some will even be designed to repair themselves in case of impact. In fact, most of the aircraft components could have several different physical states. Opaque or transparent, as you wish. They could also change shape, like the limbs of living creatures. Much quieter than nowadays, aircraft will also offer the finest views ever of the world's marvels. Unless, of course, you prefer the seclusion of a private cabin that can turn into an office. It's unreal, but it's just around the corner. One day, perhaps, the cabin will be an individual capsule, allowing you to continue your journey by road, train, or in the air to your final destination. so many possible futures for aviation. For Airbus, comfort should be a tailor-made experience.
Okay, we are ready to start racing after our lunch break, and we have... Who do we have? Cygnus Racing and Chef F1 Racing. So, come on boys, you got this. Race number 1. Let's get pumped. Right, let's get ready. And here he is, the legend, the star, the everything, Tom.
Tim, too kind. Welcome back then. Here we go, getting into proceedings right now. Cygnus Racing against Chef 1 Racing. Chef 1 Racing in the red in lane 2, and Cygnus in the white and cheeky blue, I'm going to call it, in lane 1. Get the first race underway. So there we go then, very fast time from Chef 1 Racing in terms of their reaction time, 0.172, total race time 1.264. So Cygnus Racing would know what they need to do. Faster reaction time, but not getting a fault is the aim of the game. There you go. That's better from Cygnus Racing there. Very fast. 1.160. Reaction time just under 0.2. And you will have noticed Chef 1 Racing didn't have a car due to a breakage, so they won't be racing in the B car. But still, Cygnus Racing have 2 more opportunities, and Chef 1 Racing have 1 more opportunity to post the fastest time. So changing lanes. Cygnus now going into lane 1. Sorry, apologise. Going into lane 2. Chef 1 Racing go into lane 1. "30 seconds to fix Chef 1 Racing's car. And Cygnus Racing needing to do a fix. Alex stepping up for Chef 1 Racing to do the amendments, do the fixing that he needs to do. So there you go, all the preparations done, all the fixing. They've got their 30 seconds, both teams, to fix the cars as best they can, to put the best time they can on the board today. Done my cheeky selfie. Now I'm going to post that, put in the hashtag F1 in schools. So a very busy finishing line. Loads of people down there. Don't forget today, 3:30, it's going to be some talks. So make sure you're in your seats for those. And then we'll have the award ceremony at 4 p.m. I believe around about the figure of 28 awards to give to the winners. And crowning a national champion in the development class and in the professional class, which is going to be very enjoyable. So that's Chef 1 Racing all done, as they don't have a B car. And all done for Cygnus Racing as well. So all done and dusted there. We move on to the next two teams from the professional class. Stepping up here, we'll have Mawson Blackout. So Mawson Blackout and Peregrine are going to come and join me. There they are, Mawson Blackout. I'm just going to move these two people just out of the way with their food, making everyone jealous. Come on, Mawson Blackout, thank you very much for coming to join me. Gentlemen, how are we feeling about day 2?
A lot better. We're really excited to see how the car performs today, and let's hope it doesn't fall apart again.
Yeah, what happened yesterday? Don't break it down any more than you need to physically. Just let us know what happened to the car.
Multiple breakages in the front and rear, so...
Okay.
We're all fixed. Yeah, fixed it all, and it's now ready to race again.
Perfect. Okay, so who will be racing? Who's the driver?
Our little short man, George.
Our little short man, George. George, I don't know if that you like that as a name.
Yeah, no, I'm not bothered by that. That's quite a good name. Fitting.
It is fitting. It's accurate as a team here. So, little short man, George, you can step up as a driver. The champ driver, as I like to say. And there everyone goes. Team mechanic goes. Mr. Walker, walking very quickly with that. Took over the hurdle perfectly. So let's welcome the other team racing. Peregrine, come and join me, gentlemen. I was fascinated with your pit. It was a great way to end the pit walk. Come a little bit closer to me, Will Dog. So how are we feeling about going into this, trying to set the fastest time you can?
Pretty good, yeah. Car B had a bit of a breakage yesterday, but I don't think it should set us back that far.
Okay, Jake. So what's been the highlight for you over the 2 days?
Oh, just watching the races and seeing how the design performed, and yeah.
Okay, so design performance, you happy with it? If you were to come back next year, would you change certain things?
I'd make our rear wing, how the rear wing's connected is a bit too thin, so that is one reason why the wing broke off yesterday, but other than that, just make it a little more heavier because it was a bit underweight. But other than that, no, I wouldn't make much changes.
Perfect. Dan, you the driver? Dan, I'll let you get into the driving area. And the team is, obviously you can split yourself up for the finishing line as well. And what you need to do. So Jake, back here, looking after Dan, making sure Dan hits the button on time. Maybe as the lights go out, if Dan hasn't, Jake can shout out.
Push the button!
Maybe you can do that. That could be happening. It's all about teamwork, isn't it? I think Jake could step up for that role. So here we go then. Going to get down to the race with Mawson Blackout taking on Peregrine, trying to get the fastest times they can. Now currently, Peregrine stand best total time in 12th with 1.262. They're equalled by Quantum, who are also in 12th place. And Peregrine are 18th in the fastest car section. That's 18th with 1.116. Mawson Blackout just ahead of them in the fastest car. That's 17th. And Mawson Blackout joint 9th with Novo for 1.255 for best total time. Best of luck for both of these teams. Let's see if they can set faster times. Little small man George has nailed that for the reaction time. Great stuff from him. 0.153, he's going to be very happy with that. And so we're down with the 0.184. Total race time, 1.333 for Peregrine. And for Mawson Blackout, 1.272. So there you go. There we go, second race. Daniel faster in his reaction time there. 0.142, very fast reactions. And a total race time, 1.241. So well done to the team Peregrine there. Now they'll be swapping over. Swapping sides, so now Peregrine will be in lane 1 and lane 2 will be taken over by Mawson Blackout. Just going to give you a prompt now. When we do the last race, I'm expecting everybody to be a bit noisier, a bit of cheering as the last race of this F1 in Schools UK National Final 2019. A few more races to go before then. We're going to have Novo and XLR8. Just to remind you, XLR8, the fastest car on the track with 1.041. So they'll be stepping up soon, so give them the support, see if they can better that time. A couple of changes happening right now. So you can see Peregrine lost some wheels there, so they're going to have 30 seconds in which to glue on, I believe, 4 wheels. This is going to be quite tricky. So have a look at the screen, see how well they do with this. It's a complete pit change there. And Mawson Blackout need to do a few adjustments as well. They've got 30 seconds to make those adjustments. There you go, car's being put on the track. A lot of spray, Mawson Blackout, still trying to take that off his finger. Mr. C. Burton. At one point I thought he'd glued his finger to his finger. But here we are, ready to go again, thumbs up. There you go, 0.144 for Mawson Blackout on the right. in lane 2. 1.073, very fast. That puts them into fifth place. 1.073, there you go. Well done to them. That beats the previous best time set in 2017 by the Royal Academy in Coventry, or Academics, who had 1.081. Waiting for Britannia Red, they'll be coming up shortly to see if they can better that 1.081. We had a bit of a jumper there at the end. Almost well caught. That has gone straight to the boundary. The slip catchers disappointed with themselves for not catching that. Well done to the guys there. 0.148, 1.180 at times there for Peregrine. So there you go, done and dusted. Great for Mawson Blackout, they'll be very happy. Moves into the top 5 for fastest car and best total time. Mawson Blackout currently stand best total time at 1.217. Fingers crossed for them to stick on to that position. All right then, before we get to the next race, let's welcome Novo. Novo. I want to say Nouveau, but I'm not. Novo will come and join me. They'll be racing next with XLR8. So there you go, Novo. Can see them in the distance, dashing across. They were waiting in the pit. And XLR8, if they are available, they'll come on down. Come and join me, Novo. Here we go, the team. The guys, the smiles. I'm enjoying the Airbus sticky sort of character. It's very good. Joe, who's going to be driving today?
Sam again, yeah. So if we do, but we've decided that if we get a sort of really good time in the first few, I might take the last race, just see what I can do.
Okay, I like that, Joe. You know, and just to go for it. Where's the rest of the team?
We're missing Pete. I'm not sure where he is, but I mean, it's not pivotal to the racing, so I think I'll be fine.
I know, Pete is pivotal. Pete from Novo. Novo, Pete, come on down. All right, well, I'll tell you what, let's get into play. Sam, best of luck to the guys from Novo. Let's welcome the other team, XLR8. I've just been told they're in a feedback session, so that delays things a little bit. That's the way it goes sometimes. We were ahead of time. So Novo will be ready, and XLR8 I'll be in their feedback session. So I'm wondering whether we'll move things along and swap to the other teams. Don't know, we'll find out. In the meantime, we'll let Novo get ready and then give you that information as soon as I get it. All right then, XLR8, aka Accelerate. They can come and join me in 1 second. There's just a photo shoot going on. Let's try and distract. Blue still. There you go, you can get it afterwards, that photo, because we've got a chat to Accelerate. They're going to come and join me. Guys, you must still be buzzing off the fact that you've got the fastest car. So, Ollie, what are we going to do differently now?
Well, we're going to keep Nathan as the driver. I think the only thing we're going to do differently is win all of them this time.
Boom! I love that. I love that confidence. Well, listen, Nathan, you know what to do. You can head on over, and the rest of the team, you know your positions. So get on back down there to the finishing line. Do what you need to do. Give Nathan that support he needs. So this is Accelerate in lane 2. They have the fastest car at 1.041 for XLR8, aka Accelerate. And Nova are in lane 1, hoping to get a faster time. They beat the 1.081 fastest time set in 2017. So here we go, let's get to the race. Let's get a bit of attention in the arena. There you go, 1.052. Accelerate proving they are still very fast. That time, if they hadn't already clocked in with the 1.041, would put them in second place. But they do have a faster time of 1.041. Very, very fast stuff. Nathan doing what he has to do with the reaction time. A little bit better from him, 0.182. It's marginal. Great stuff from him. Nova, very fast from Sam, 0.158. And they set a race time of 1.089. So that is a little bit slower than the current best they have, which is 1.076. So they know what they need to do. Both teams, hopefully the car will fly down the track. We'll get into the second race now. .053. Scrap that. 1.063. Was just looking over his shoulder. Very fast reaction time from Accelerate. 0.156. So well done to them. They move on now to swap sides. And with the speed there, Accelerate go into second place in best total time. There's still 2 more opportunities to post faster time. So they'll keep their fingers firmly crossed, but not all of the fingers, because someone still needs to push the button. I don't know if that's easy when you've crossed your fingers. So Novo will be in lane 2 now, and in lane 1 you will have XLR8 Accelerate. So a need for XLR8 to change wheel, stick it back on. For Accelerate, no tools, need a couple of tools. Trying to work out what they're going to do. So unfortunately there for Accelerate, the ball bearing for the wheel has come apart. Can't be stuck back together. So Novo will be racing on their own. So Sam will be representing on his own. And Accelerate adjust, making another adjustment to car number 2, or B car. So currently as it stands, best total time, Mawson Blackout at the top, 1.217, so well done to them. And fastest car is still Accelerate, or XLR8. Connors Key High School, local to this area. Novo racing on their own there, 0.1086. Total time of 1.271. Reaction time, 0.185. So still not faster than a 1.076. So up next racing will be Centurion Racing, and they have it all to do. 1.050 is the fastest time they set yesterday. Can they do it? But before that, we'll have Britannia Red, who've got an opportunity to better their faster time, 1.081. There you go. Novo, 1.075. They beat their best time set yesterday, but unfortunately not able to move them up. They still remain 6th. Red Racing, 1.076. So Britannia Red, who are going to be next on the track, they have a real opportunity to beat their best time so far, which is 1.081, which was the previous best back in 2017. They will be taking on Team Entity. So let's have Britannia Red to come and join me. Earlier on in the pit chat, the pit walk, I chatted to Britannia Red and I found out that the things with the little forks in are the straws. So that really tickled me. I might take one of those if I can. So guys, Abby, how are we feeling about this?
Well, I obviously hope it goes well, and I trust Callum to get a good reaction time. So it's obviously a big responsibility, the reaction time, so hope he does well.
Big responsibility put on his shoulders. Callum, are you feeling a bit of pressure, or do you feel part of the team whatever happens?
Just a bit, but hopefully they can back me well enough. So.
Indeed they will do. Pit display looked amazing. Everything else has gone well today. Have you had the feedback?
Yeah, feedback's been really good. It's amazing because you get to hear their points of view on what you've done, and obviously it helps you with improvements in the future.
Definitely. And Ted, you got the case ready? Perfect. All right, team, I'll let you get into position, get into place. So Callum is going to be the driver. The rest of the team dispersing. So we will have, in the other lane, will be Team Entity. So Team Entity. Remember these guys all the way from Bradford. Travelled down last year for the final. Team Entity. That was the crowd going wild. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, actually, yeah. It's all going well.
It's all going well. You want to set that faster time. The team are coming in drips and drabs. That's what we expect. No, not a problem at all. Swagger, swagger. I like it. So who will be driving?
Me.
Okay,
yeah.
So how are you feeling about this, Sam? When you go up there, the rest of the team can't help you. It does fall on your shoulders. But as a whole process, there's only one part of it, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, seeing our car and the development it's had over the past year alone, you know, transitioning from development to professional, we've really come on as a team. And, I mean, my reactions being as quick as they are, hopefully they'll shine through today, especially when we need it to get back up on the table.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I like that. All right, well, Sam, I'll let you get into position. The rest of the team, you probably have your jobs, your roles to play. Watch the swagger. Swagger, swagger. There he goes down to the finishing line. Oh, he's not. Keeping the swagger near the start line. Good idea. So there we go. In lane 1, you have Britannia Red trying to better their time at 1.081. And in lane 2, you've got Team Entity hoping to improve on their time as well. So there you go, 1.069 from Britannia Red. They have, and I think they deserve a round of applause on that, beaten their previous time, which was 1.081. They are now at 1.069. That moves them into 5th place. Great work from them. They got 3 more attempts to better their time, so they must be absolutely chuffed with that. Team Entity know exactly what they have to do. They set yesterday 1.057, which is a very, very, very fast time, which puts them in 4th. So Britannia Red doing a marvellous job there. We'll move on to race 2 now. Thank you very much for watching us on the stream. Don't forget we're on Facebook at F1 in Schools UK, also on Twitter and on Instagram at the same, at F1 in Schools UK. Here you go, second race. Britannia Red 1.073. That's the same time posted by Mawson Blackout. What does that have done for the best total time? Because they've had 2 races now, they'll be swapping sides. Well, Britannia Red are in 5th place in best total time, and Team Entity are in 9th. Feel free, because this is the penultimate race today. We will next have Centurion Racing versus Evolve. So if you want to, come over towards the track, come up towards the barrier. Let's get a bit of atmosphere. A lot of people on their phones. Fair dues, I'd be on my phone as well. Updating in the WhatsApp group. Catching up with it. I put a lot of them on mute. Just too much conversation going on. But anyway, come down to the track if you want. Let's put a bit of atmosphere and a bit of a buzz in the arena for our last races today. 2 more for these teams. Team Entity and Team Britannia Red. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a atmosphere down on trackside, which I like to see. There we go. Wait for the paparazzi to get past that line and we can start the race. There we go. We are ready to race. 3rd race. There we go, very fast time. Reaction from Team Entity, 0.145. 1 more race for these 2 teams. Can either of these teams have the fastest car? Can they beat that 1.041 that has been set by XLR8, aka Accelerate? Let's find out. Last race for both of these teams in 2019. Best of luck. .076 for Team Britannia Red. Well, do you know what? A round of applause for them because they did beat their previous best, which is an achievement in itself. 1.069. Thank you very much. They're right to applaud that. Great stuff from Britannia Red. Sense of achievement there. And here it comes then. We come down to the last race of the national final. Big moment. I feel I want to get the crowd a bit pumped. Start shouting out, Oggy, Oggy, Oggy. No one responded, fair enough. Centurion Racing, come on over. They're going to be in lane 1. I know how much this means to the guys. I know they've seen their journey. Got to meet them last year. So how are we feeling going into this right now? Because you know how fast the car can go. Do you reckon you'll beat that 1.050?
I mean, we really hope so. I mean, only being 9 thousandths off, and with lots of other people going faster today, we think it's possible. So, yeah, let's hope so.
Indeed, and it's quite nerve-wracking to just wait around, isn't it?
Oh, tell me about it.
I'm nervous for you, but guys, I've got all confidence in you. Grant, are you feeling confident?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, and you've got the music all ready to go into it, so I'll let you get in your zone. Best of luck, Centurion. And I have to say, they're Rice Krispie with chocolate on top. Little cakes. Delicious. I was going to ask. They're what? Oh, well, you've ruined that. They're from a particular big chain supermarket. Anyway, enough of that. Evolve are going to come and join me. The lads in orange. Fresh out of Orange is the New Black. I like the theme. George, talk to me. Here we are. You're trying to set that fast time. It's agonizing to wait till last. What's going through your head at the moment?
I don't know, just trying to focus on the lights and get the best time I can.
Blinded by the lights. I like it. Team's ready. Lewis has got the toolkit. Freddie, how are you feeling?
Good. I've got my towels again, so
off to the beach, you can celebrate. Well, listen, I'll let you get into place because we can't wait to watch this. As you can see, everyone's come up trackside. I'll let you get in there, George. I'll let you get in there, Lewis, as well, and get that towel down the other end. Little final team talk. This is what I'm talking about, the energy here as we see if Centurion Racing and Evolve can beat that 1.041. They've got 4 attempts in which to do so. So a bit of heavy breathing, relaxing, calming down to have a fast reaction time and help their car break that time. So just a reminder, this is the last set of races happening today. If you've got a spare 5 minutes, might not even be 5 minutes needed, come across and watch this for the action that is about to go down. So here we go then. Just going to give a little wave down to the finishing line, see if anyone's there. They're all there. Everyone's there. This is a big moment. Okay, and just a quick reminder, because these are the rules. No flash photography, so if you were setting the old flash on, you can turn that off immediately, please, and take the pictures as you need to, but without the flash. So here we go. Both drivers ready. Let's get to it. First race of 4. It's fast. Oh, it is fast. From the team on the right, Evolve in lane 2. 1.043. Wowzers. Wowzers. That pushes them up into 2nd place. So they've got, for want of the use of a better phrase, they've got the minerals. They have got the ability to go fast. So 0.02 of a second off, equaling XLR8 accelerates time. Centurion Racing know what they can do. Don't forget the 0.02 of a second off, equaling the fastest time. Here we go then. It's race 2 of 4. Best of luck. A little bit slower there for the second time for Evolve. Reaction time fastest, race time fastest, and total race time is fastest as well, 1.240. Race time 1.071, so still very, very fast. That would put them in 7th place, but they've already got that fantastic fast time of 1.043. So 2 more opportunities for Centurion Racing to better Their time of 1.050. Oddly enough, yesterday it came down to their third and fourth race. I can't remember which one, but it was one of those two that they got their fastest time. So they know they can go faster in the third and fourth race. So here we go. So change of lane. Lane 1, you've got Evolve, and lane 2, you have Centurion Racing. Just as a reminder, obviously coming into 2019, the fastest time before that was 2017 with 1.081. That means there are 9 teams that have come into this competition as it stands and will remain that have got faster than the fastest time previously set at 2017, which is a remarkable achievement. It's official. The guys are getting faster. So these last 2 races is to see if anybody can knock XLR8 Accelerate off the top spot. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very tense right now. Excited for these guys, but can only imagine what they're going through at the moment. But they seem to be handling the pressure very well. Grant in Centurion Racing can't even hear us right now. He's got his music in. Don't be worried about Grant. He's absolutely fine. Full whack, full volume, all the way to the top. So the cars that are being put down on the track, just a reminder, Evolve in lane 1, and in lane 2 is Centurion Racing. Here we go, the thumbs up. Oscar's got the thumbs up. He's ready. Drivers are ready. The record still stands for XLR8 Accelerate with 1.041. That means there is 1 race left in order to beat the fastest time. Can it be done? So just a reminder, guys, sat down on the chairs as well. You can obviously see the screens, but if you want to come down, this is the last race for the National Final 2019. So come on down, show your support. And whatever happens at the end of this race, we'll give a massive round of applause. And that round of applause is to every team that's come up today and raced on the track, because it will bring proceedings to a close. Here we go then, cars on the track. Here we go then, best of luck. Well, there you go, still very, very fast times. Evolve with the reaction time, 0.148. That brings the race into a close. Round of applause to every team who has raced today. A massive congratulations to all of you. The judges are even celebrating for their work as well. So listen, we will wrap up there. There is still judging going on. When we come back, we will obviously have the ceremony. That's going to be at 4 p.m. And there's going to be some talks from 3:30 p.m., but that's enough from us. We'll see you very shortly.